Alright, onto the build video. As you can see, I have 4,000. Alright, onto the build video. As you can see, I have 4,000 might and 2,500 vitality. I invested heavily in might because this is a DPS build. And I also invested a lot in ignite, 68%, so I can ignite enemies as often as possible and do more damage to them. I'm using Eclipse. It's a pretty good longsword for fire builds. I really like it. I'm also using Ravenous Crescent Glaive. It's really good crowd control. It applies stasis whenever you hit a weak point. I haven't upgraded this one yet because I'm still waiting for a better rolled one before I spend my resources. Take note that it doesn't work on bosses, just the mobs. It's still pretty good though. Infinity Fragment is essential to the build. It allows you to do that AOE explosion whenever you defeat an ignited enemy. I'm using Heartsong Amulet because I don't have other options for Might Amulet right now. I think this is the best one for me, for my playstyle. So I also went for it because of the rolls, as you can see. And I'm still looking for other options for this amulet. I'm using Ring of Embers. This starts as uncommon, so that's why you don't destroy your uncommon stuff and your rare stuff. As well, the Heartsong Amulet starts at rare. You have to build it up, enchant to legendary. So this one doesn't have perfect roll set. I wish I had damage to ignite instead of breach enemies. But it's pretty hard to roll these because it takes a lot of resources. Lifebound Ring for extra fire damage. Plague Pennant for extra chance to inflict ailments. And Archon Tear for more crit. So I'm going through my augments right now. I'll show you through the augment space because it's really slow. If I go to the augment menu. So I basically built this as an overheal build. You can switch things up if you want to be more offensive. So Karmic Soul gives me a life stone whenever I place my banner. Sacred Flame for additional might. Rift for additional ailment on the enemies. Fortitude gives me overhealth and doesn't degenerate it. But you can switch it out for Sway's Embrace or Citrine Band, I think. The one that gives you overhealth whenever you hit a weak point. You can switch it up. You can take this off if you have that. Surety is a must because you want to hit as many weak points as possible. Focus, another overhealth augment. Resilience, another overhealth augment. Lion's Ride, another overhealth augment. And Primal Energy, another overhealth augment. So basically this is my tower build. You can switch it up, the augments, if you want to be more offensive. But for me, if I go to the tower, I want to have overheal as much as I can. Because if I die, it's going to shorten the run for everybody or for myself if I go in solo. So here are my skills. It's fine-tuned to my liking. You can fine-tune it to yours. This is based on my playstyle. And I will end the video by going through my... if the game will let me, because it's really bugged right now. I'm not really a YouTuber, so I don't really make this fancy edits. Yeah, they have to fix this because it's really hard to make builds. There you go. So we'll give it a moment to load in. Yeah, the devs really have to fix this, man. So I'm just gonna wait for this to show up, and we'll end the video there. There you go. That's how I arrange mine. Hopefully, you can make a version of yours, tune it to your liking, and hope you enjoy the video as much as I did. Peace.